Hi guys, how are you? It's me, Carolina. Welcome back to my channel. Hopefully everyone's doing well. Today I bring you a makeup look on this look right here. And it's targeted for my moms or my working people. My last video was going back to school, and I know that if kids are going back to school, moms or their caregivers, it's hard to get a schedule down or a routine. You're not gonna have as much time as you did in summer. So here it's a makeup routine that it's fast, easy, and you look put together. And if you like it, just go ahead and keep on watching. To get started, I have a clean face. I'm finishing up putting my moisturizer. I'm going to go ahead and apply the Nivea Men Sensitive Post-Shave Balm as a primer so our makeup can last all day long. Now I'm going to use the Better Skin Concealer from Maybelline in the shade Ivory. I'm going to use it as an eye primer. Then I'm going to use the Morphe Beauty Sponge to blend everything out. Once I'm done, I'm going to use the Peanut Butter Palette from Too Faced to create this look. First eyeshadow that I'm going to use is called Extra Creamy, and it's basically a matte white. I'm going to place it from my brow bone all the way down to my crease. I am just setting the concealer, and that's going to help us for our shadows to blend easier and faster. Next, I'm going to take peanut butter, which is like a light brown with a hint of orange, and that's gonna go right into my crease as our transition shade. I am also bringing it down to the outer corner of the eye slightly, so it gives a little bit of shape to the eye. I start in the outer part of my crease because that's where I want the most product, and then I start blending inward, and then whatever I have left in my brush, I bring it into the outer corner of the eye, as you can see right here. I then grab the color Nuts About You. I forgot to show you here, but it's just a brown orange. And I mainly concentrate this color in the outer part of the eye. I am packing on this color because afterwards I'm going to blend everything out. As you can see, when I'm blending this color out, I'm staying right in the outer corner. I am not taking it too far in. After that, with a fluffy brush like this, I'm going to go ahead and blend everything out so there's no hard edges. Okay, this step is optional. If you feel like you packed on Nuts About You too much or that orange color too harsh and you want to soften it out, go back to that transition shade and run it over it. Next, I'm going to grab Spread the Love. It's a pink with a hint of gold glitter, and I'm going to pack that on all over my lid. For this eyeshadow, I want most of the color in the inner corner, so I'm going to start packing it on there and then blend everything out to the outer corner of the eye. This is going to make our eyes look a lot bigger and a lot brighter. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to grab a stippling brush. I'm using the Tarte one, and I'm going to grab my foundation and just tap it and drag it all over my face. The foundation that I'm using today is the Infallible Pro Glow from L'Oreal in the shade 203. I cannot put this foundation down, you guys. It's so good. I just love how lightweight it is and how good of a coverage it has. Then I'm going to grab a beauty sponge. I'm going to use the flat side, and I'm going to bounce it all over my face. This is just going to help the foundation to sink into my skin and look nice and blended. Once I'm done blending out my foundation, I'm going to go and use the Better Skin Concealer from Maybelline. I'm going to place it right underneath my eyes to conceal and brighten my under eye. I am also going to put it on in my forehead, in the middle of my nose, my chin, and then the Cupid's bow. This is going to help us look balanced because we just don't want too bright under eyes. That will make us look silly. Next, I'm going to blend everything out with the beauty sponge. Once that is done, I'm going to use the Laura Mercier Translucent Powder to set my under eye. You really don't want to miss this step because that's what's going to prevent our concealer from creasing. See how I'm just pressing it up and down? I'm not dragging it, because if I were to drag it, I will make a huge mess and a little bit of powder will just stay on my face. You can also use your beauty sponge for this step. I am not going to wipe out the excess right away. I'm going to slightly let it bake for a little bit. Moving on to bronzer, I'm using the Physician Formula Butter Bronzer in Light. And I'm going to use it with a fluffy brush. I'm going to begin applying it on top of my cheekbone on the outer part. And then I'm going to take it underneath my cheekbone and go ahead and go back and forth, back and forth. And then I'm going to take it outer perimeters of my face. This is going to make us look a lot bronzier since we're still in summer. Moving on to blush, I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Color Icon in the shade 325B. It's a pearlescent pink. It has a little sheen to it. I wanted something like that because I am not going to use a highlight. Next, I'm going to go ahead and wipe all the powder excess that I had under my eyes. Then I get to fix this horrendous eyebrows that I have going on today. And as you can see, I'm just brushing them out because I'm not going to do anything on the upper side of the eyebrow because that's going to give us a very harsh look. So I'm just basically going to fill in my holes and that's it. And I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the shade Soft Brown. I then go ahead and brush them again to go ahead and blend the product out. Moving right along to my lashes, I'm going to curl them first. I'm using the L'Oreal Curler. I then go ahead and just push at the very base of the eyelash, and then I've moved a little bit upward and then curl again, and then again move upward and then curl again, and that's it. Next, I'm gonna coat my lashes with mascara, and I'm using the MAC Mineralized Multi-Effect Lash Charge Black. That is a very long name. And I'm just gonna coat them until I like the way they look. That can take a very long time, so I'm just gonna fast forward this step. Okay, the upper lashes and lower lashes are ready to go. And we're almost done. Moving on to the lips, I'm going to use ColourPop Lippy Stick in the shade Kiddo. It's a sheer finish and it's a very beautiful color. It's like a soft brown, but it gives you the effect of like you're wearing a lip gloss. They are so comfortable, they're so buttery. I really like them for an everyday use. The only thing that I don't like is that it's not transfer proof, so you're gonna have to be applying it over and over again if you drink or eat throughout the day. Woohoo! We're done with the makeup. Now I'm going to go ahead and change and take care of this hair because we cannot go out like that. Bye guys, hopefully you like this video and don't forget to subscribe please to my channel if you want to see more of me, and like this video if you did. Bye.